Good morning, all of you. I'm Soy-baseeProbiotic, and I'm ready to present the insights about our review, biofunctional properties, and health benefits of soy-based probiotic yogurt. So my presentation aligns with this content, and let's begin with yogurt. We know that yogurt is a versatile fermented dairy product. It is produced by the fermentation of lactic acid bacteria, where lactose is converted to lactic acid. It is highly nutritious, and this can be enriched by adding probiotics. Do you know that milk products are the products which give or which supply the highest protein concentrates? So what do you think the second was? That is soy food, or the food made out of soybeans. Soybean is a legume well known as a commercial oilseed crop. And most importantly, it is an alternative to animal proteins. It consists of a lot of nutrients in large proportions, and it has made it to be the main ingredient in different food products. And our focus was on soy yogurt. That is because we have reviewed several world problems. In one hand, some of the developing countries in the world are facing insufficiency in milk production. And some part of the world, people are suffering with protein energy malnutrition. And if you do a market analysis, you can find there are consumers who are allergic of dairy products. So as a solution to all this, we can go for a soy yogurt. But again, there is a problem. And that is because the consumers do not prefer or they do not like to consume 100% soy yogurt due to its peanut flavor, bitterness, and the flatulence. So the research and the review suggest to develop a hybrid yogurt. What is a hybrid yogurt? A yogurt made out of animal protein and plant protein. So the main objective of our review is to collect all the scattered data related to soy probiotic yogurt, accomplishing these specific objectives under one roof. So we have reviewed and referred so many literature which was published in the reputed journals and have come up with these results. So the World Health Organization says 0.83 grams of protein is required per kilogram of body weight per day. And the people who are lacking this suffer from anemia and kwashiorkor. So developing countries have shifted to use plant-based protein products, and there comes soy yogurt. The yogurt production by soy can be done using different forms of soy. You can use soy flour, defatted soy flour, soy milk, and also we can use soy protein isolates and soy protein concentrates. If the objective or the aim is to reduce the soy hesitancy, then we recommend to use soy and cow milk in a ratio of 1:2. The yogurt production procedure is the general format where we are using soy and cow milk in the given ratio, that is before preheating, and the addition of starter cultures and probiotics have to be done after cooling the meats for about 45 degrees Celsius. And the ultimate soy yogurt should contain these standard limitations where the protein contained around 3% and the fat contained around 2%. So let's talk about soy proteins. There are varieties, but the major two are glycine and beta-conglysins. So it possesses different physicochemical properties. Here you can see some of them, really helpful. And talking something about the soy protein and the milk protein interaction. So this interaction is basically from the hydrophobic bonds, and the beta-conglycin, it interacts with the casings once the heat is provided. And the beta-conglycin and the beta-lactoglobulin in the whey proteins can bind with the glycine in soy protein. So especially the coagulation and the third formation of the firmness. If we compare that in the soy yogurt and the conventional yogurt, we can see kind of a weaker curd firmness in soy yogurt. That is because soy proteins can bind with calcium 2+ in casein vessels, and they result in softer yogurt. Not only that, if you get the pH of soy yogurt is also higher than the conventional yogurt. That is due to the lack or the absence of lactose. And if you want to prepare or produce a yogurt, soy yogurt, which is high in ash content, titrate with acidity and the total solids, then you have to use soy flour in the form for the yogurt production. So those are the microbiological limitations where you can see in order to correlate a probiotic yogurt, there should be a probiotic count greater than 10 to the power 6 cFU per milliliter. And the most important thing, the highlighted part, how you want to reduce the soy hesitancy. If you want to reduce beany flavor in an effective way, then you have to practice pressurized cooking. And the flatulence itself can be reduced by proper fermentation. And in the entire review, what we want to focus is why you have to consume soy-based probiotic yogurt. That is because there are a lot of biofunctional and health benefits. So consuming soy yogurt, you can reduce your free radicals, it will reduce inflammation, and it will reduce the bad cholesterol or the LDL cholesterol, and also inhibit the tumor cells and supports your bone, skin, and the kidney health. Not only that, there is a phenolic in soybean called isoflavones, which will help or support your entire health, especially the women's health. And the added probiotics, it supports your health in a higher extent. So it improves digestion, it is improving the lipid metabolism, and also it's supposed to reduce allergies. So with all these results, we can conclude that soya is a viable alternative to animal proteins. And the main problem, soy hesitancy, can be reduced by developing a hybrid yogurt made out of both animal proteins and plant proteins. So by having a proper processing technique and also flavor modifications, we can enhance the appeal of the product, and also we suggest these improvements. You can produce soy yogurt drinks, frozen soy yogurts, and you can go for ultra-high homogenization to improve the firmness, and adding stabilizers, prebiotics, and you can blend with other milk types just like the goat milk or the coconut milk, and also go for new product developments using fruits, nuts, jelly, or honey. And as the last one, but not the least, I have highlighted the consumers. Why? That is because consumers are unaware about the health benefits and biofunctionalities of consuming the soya-based probiotic yogurt. So, if you make them aware about these properties, the biofunctional ones and the health benefits, we can make this product a highly popular brand and a product. So, those are my references, and here comes to the end. Thank you.
For the nice presentation, Mr. Yoghurt.